Preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test? Struggling to remember all 100 civics questions? We've got the perfect solution. In this video, we'll go through the 2008 version of the 100 civics questions at a slow pace and in random order to make memorization easier. Whether your test is coming up or you're just starting to study, this video will help you feel confident and prepared. Let's get started.
What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name your U.S. representative. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What is the capital of your state? What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who was the first president? George Washington. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. We elect a U.S. senator for how many years? 6. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. In what month do we vote for president? November. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House.